Over the course of making videos here on the GameLeap YouTube channel, there's one kind of thing that I've touched on but haven't really gone in depth about. It is something that holds back 99% of the players who try to climb through the ranks in Apex, and it makes them hit a plateau, giving them the illusion of being hard stuck. But I guarantee that if you're able to properly implement this one simple technique, you will start to see major results in your ranked climbs. So hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest, 8-Second Gaming, and in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down why you should stop playing around your teammates in ranked. And I know that sounds crazy, but you want to know what else is crazy? That's right, the GameLeap website. Over there, we have top level coaches creating highly in-depth guides to make you the best Apex player that you can possibly be. You want to learn how to use specific legends? We got that covered. You want to know the tips and tricks for certain guns? We got that as well. Or you want VOD reviews to learn how your favorite streamer plays the game broken down in a professional way? We got that covered also, and much more. Plus, a lot of these videos are targeted towards highly specific areas of Apex so that no matter what you struggle with, you'll be able to find a solution. So click the link in the description, get yourself a membership, or I'll hide all your socks. But now, jumping back into what I just said, yes, you should stop playing around your teammates in Apex, and that does sound crazy, but you have to hear me out for a second. Now, I've played a lot of Apex. I've hit Predator twice, and I've also solo queued to Masters, so I know what you solo queuers are going through. When solo queuing, you have to remember there is one very important thing. You are the only constant on the team. You may run into somebody that you recognize every now and then, but you never really play with them long enough to know their playstyle. So when you're trying to rank up and climb in Apex, you shouldn't be overly committed to a team that you have absolutely no chemistry with. Every person in Apex has a different playstyle. Everyone has different ideas and goals in mind, and even if you all use microphones and communicate, you'll never be on the same level that a full 3-stack is. It is a sad reality and something that just has to be dealt with, but you know, it's how a BR rank system has to work. And throughout my time coaching and helping players, I always see them make this one fatal flaw. They overcommit to a teammate that isn't worth saving. Let's say, for example, you have an Octane on your team that just constantly runs at fights no matter what. He's actually hurting your team more than helping. He may win the first fight, or the second fight, or hell, he might even win the third fight too. But all that shooting and noise is attracting 4th parties, 5th parties, 6th parties, you get the idea. Eventually, you're just gonna get overrun and you aren't gonna be able to fight your way out. You'll get stuck in something you don't want to be in and die losing points. So something I have to remind players all the time is if a teammate wants to die, let them die. A common misconception people have is they think that they need a full team to win a game, and that's not true at all. In fact, I actually coached my boss to a win in a platinum game when he was down a teammate from the drop. The full video of that is actually here on the GameLeap channel if you want to watch it. But in that video, instead of overcommitting to save his teammate, I had him reposition and leave them behind. That way he was able to keep the game going and play for placement. But with proper game knowledge that I was feeding him, he was able to play the end game perfectly and ended up winning. But I know that not all of you will have a top level Apex player in your ear telling you what to do, but you do have resources that you can use. Perfect example is this YouTube channel where I've made tons of videos on how to 1v2, 1v3, win endgame circles, general tips for ranked, and so on. Plus, you know, there is also the GameLeap website where we do dive deeper into those areas and give even more knowledge. And there's even my own stream over on Twitch TV/8-Second Gaming where I can shine a bit more light on in-game examples. So with all of these resources, you will be able to have a database of knowledge to call upon when you get into situations like that where you're down a man and need to know how to play. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying to just leave your team because they aren't worth playing with. That's not what I'm trying to teach you here. You can still be with them, help them out in fights, and be there to support. It's a team game. So even if they don't seem like they want to help you, you can still help them. But if push comes to shove and everything is going south, you need to think of what's best for you. If your homie is dead and there's still a bunch of enemies alive that you can't kill, then it's probably best to save your points and run away. But if you're left with a 1v1 that you can win, don't run. Take the fight and hope for the best. If you aren't comfortable in fights, then you really shouldn't be playing ranked anyway. Go back to pubs and learn how to be confident in gunfights. Now, this is going to to be a bit of an uncomfortable mindset to get into at first. No one really likes to leave a teammate behind, but you have to ask yourself, in the long run of things, what's really best for you and the team? You die trying to save someone who's a lost cause, or you do make it out with your life, get some extra placement points to soften the blow, or go positive maybe. Climbing in Apex is all about minimizing your losses until you can get that big payoff of points from a win. You don't have to win every single game in order to climb. If you're able to get positive points every single game and minimize your losses so you're not really tanking RP, then when you get that big payoff of those points, you'll be skyrocketing in the ranks and it'll feel a lot better. The reason that people think that they're hard stuck is because they lose a bunch of points, then win a game, go up, and then they lose a bunch of points again. With this technique, you should be losing a lot less points and will really help you break that hard stuck routine. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and you learned something new. This was one of the biggest helping factors in my own personal solo queue journey. If you want to stay up to date with the latest Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. Once again, I'm 8 Second Gaming, and I will see you in the next one.